Hi, Tile at Inner Fidelity here. Today we're going to talk about the Audeo Perfect Fit earphone by Phonak. We're actually going to talk about the entire line of these in-ear monitors. There's another version called the Perfect Bass earphone. All of the models in this line by Audeo, A-U-D-E-O, are identical. Other than the color, they're absolutely the same. The Perfect Fit earphone comes with two different types of filters. These are small filters that go in the nozzle of the headphone that actually change the sound, the equalization of the headphone. The Perfect Bass headphone uses a different filter than the Perfect Fit headphones have. So there are three different filters in these headphones. A gray one, which is the brightest filter, a black one, which is a little warmer, have a little more bass, a little less mid-range, and a green one, which has even sort of more bass or less mid-range and treble. But other than those filters, the earpieces on all of these models are exactly the same. So the biggest difference between the Perfect Fit and the Perfect Bass earphones are that the Perfect Bass earphones don't come with any accessories except the tips, the three different sizes of tips. So they come with a green, a bassy filter installed, and then the three different sizes of tips, but then nothing else. And that's how they get the price down below $100. Perfect Bass earphones you can get for about $89. There's also versions of both with a microphone and controller on the cable. This is not the iPod controller, but rather the typical smartphone Droid BlackBerry controller that has one button and a microphone on it. The sound of these headphones, well, it changes, of course, with the different filters, but the sound of these headphones with the standard gray filter is truly excellent. It doesn't have a lot of bass in it, though. It reminds me very much of the Ergonomics ER4P headphone, which is a very good headphone. These are extremely clear sounding, extremely articulate. You can put very complex music at them, and they are very clear. So these are really surprisingly clear sounding headphone. With the black filter on, you get a little more bass. It's a little warmer sounding and a little less bright, and I prefer it a little bit because I like a warmer sound on my headphones. But the mid-range is down a little bit. It becomes more typical sounding of a headphone of this type. Still quite good, however. And the green filter is another step in that warmer direction, although fairly small step. I think the black and the gray filters, between those two filters, you should be able to find something that you really like. The ergonomics of these headphones is really excellent. They've gone fully to the over-the-ear type of configuration, so the headphone goes in the ear like this with the cable looping over the ear, and they've conveniently provided a little silicone ear guide that comes with the headphones and simply attaches by putting the wire in the guide like this. So it just slides right into the guide, and then that goes over your ear. See if I can do this so that you can see how it goes in. And it goes in very easily. It's quite comfortable when it's once it's fully inserted. I was surprised at how well their system worked. This little silicone cable guide is available as an accessory, and so you could retrofit it to virtually any headphone that you could get to go over the top of your ear, as long as the cable is fairly thin. About 0.075 inches is what I measured that the maximum would probably work in this particular guide. I should also show you how to change the filters, and so let's go ahead and give that a go. Alright, we're going to change the filter now. This is the case that has the various filters in it. We'll get a pointer here so I can point to it. These are the black filters, the gray filter, and the green filter there. Only the black and the grays, the black and the grays come only with the perfect fit, and the greens come with the perfect base. They can be purchased separately, so you can buy sets of filters separately for about $15. Okay, to change the filter, you simply pull the tip off the earphone and get the small tool out of the case, and you take the threaded end of the tool and screw it in. You only have to put about one turn on it, and you feel it firm up, and it comes right out. I'll just put this on the table for the moment. And then using the other end of the tool, you click it into the filter. You could hear it click just then. Then you push it into the nozzle, and then you rock it sideways, and the filter is now installed. So it's quite simple to do. The filters aren't destroyed in the process, so you can switch back and forth between the various different equalizations of the filters. And here we can also see some of the other tips that come with it. The Comply foam tip, which is a very nice tip. I thought that was a really nice touch of them to add that tip. A little cleaning tool to clean out the ear tips. Alright, now that you've seen the filter change, I can tell you that these are really a wonderful little headphone for the price. You can get them between $89 for the perfect bass headphone, all the way up to about $159 for the perfect fit earphone with the microphone cable on it. It comes in a variety of prices in between as you configure it differently. I highly recommend these headphones. I think they have done a great job. It's no surprise, Phonak, the parent company that makes these headphones, is a hearing aid company in Europe, and of course has all the skills necessary to produce a great headphone, which they certainly have. So thanks for watching today, and hope you see you next time.